Hey y'all, thanks for checking out Euclid Mining. So today I'm going to be talking about some unprofitable miners that are actually profitable. And not only because of the price action we see in the market, but because it's wintertime. I'm going to explain how. Let's look over here. I'm going to show you my electricity rate that I'm paying to run my miners right now. So I got it right down here, about 121, but realistically I pay a little bit less on the weekends. So when I did the math on it, I came up with about 110 for my electricity for the month to run these miners. Now, I'm running several miners, and the reason I'm running them is because it's winter, and if you've watched my other videos, you know my wife likes it chilly. She just loves winter, and at nighttime, it gets cold. Now, during the day, the downstairs, I really don't worry about. We have heaters for upstairs and downstairs. We got them just about a year ago, so they are new and very efficient. They're gas heaters, no less, so costs even a little less than just running straight electricity. But when I did the math to see what it would cost to heat just the upstairs of my house, would run about $100 a month, ballpark. Because the heaters are new, I'm factoring that in as well, and because it's gas, like I said, it is a little cheaper than electricity. But to heat the upstairs of my house, it costs about $100 a month. So my wife likes it cold at night. I can't turn the heat on because it just blows throughout the whole upstairs and she doesn't like it blowing on her. So my solution was to put a couple miners around. So in the bedroom on my side of the room, I've got a KS0 Pro overclocked and it's putting out a good amount of heat, but not as much as I'd really like because the room is so cold. It really needs to pump out more heat. It's not putting out enough. So I went ahead and brought up some of my SC box miner. And I brought that up. Now let's put that up to my electricity rate right here. And you can see that it is actually -1 cent a day. But if we take that out of the factor, just take that out of the equation, we're not looking at profitability yet. We're looking at heat. We're trying to heat a room and make it comfortable. With this one and the KS0 Pro overclocked together on my side of the room, it is warm enough where I am just fine and happy. My wife isn't concerned. She doesn't feel it on her side. We don't have the heat blowing and running all night long, so she's happy. Now we move into some of the other rooms. My son's room. Well, he's in there and he's got a quilt on and he's cold. So what did I do? I put one of the other SC miners in his room as well. Just put it on a shelf. It puts out enough heat that it cuts the cold enough that with his quilt that he uses anyway, he's more than fine. He said he's actually toasty and totally fine. He's got an average size room. Kid's room, nothing too grand, but he's got his own room. My wife and I's room is a larger room, so when I have my miners on my side of the room, it kind of dissipates as it goes further into the room. It doesn't heat the whole room, but it certainly heats my side, which is really what I'm going for. So that works out really well. I've got my 3060 rig in here with me. It's running behind me, and it's running strong, doing really well with it. Profitability is okay with Zealous right now. And I've got, as you can see, I've got the 7 cards in here. One of them's a A4000, and it's running really well. It heats this room. Now, this is my office, and when I want to make it a little cooler in here, I just open the door a little bit more. When I want to make it a little bit warmer, if it's super cold outside, I just close the door a little bit more. It's kind of how I adjust my thermostat. My wife laughs at me, but I just open or close the door a little bit or a lot. So that's how I heat this room. Now, I decided to go ahead and I put one more of these miners out there. I've got a little TV room. It's got the Xbox. My kid, with all of his friends, they play in there. So in there, he plays. And I threw a little CK Box 2 in there. And it's more than fine. It takes the chill off the room, makes it a little bit warm. Again, it's not a big room. It's just a little TV room, play area for him with the Xbox. But this miner puts out enough heat that it really just kind of takes that edge off. And because it's a CK Box 2, it puts out more heat than normal. So I originally put this in my son's room, but he actually was a little too warm with it. He likes it a little chilly also, but not as chilly as my wife. So this one went into the game room, and that one just does just fine as well. Now, if we look at profitability for these, again, I'm at 10 cent kilowatt hour. This thing's negative 55 cents a day. But again, we're not looking at power. We're looking at heating. So now that we've got the miners strategically placed throughout the upstairs of the house. Now, I don't care about the downstairs because my wife works from home and her office is down there and she likes it chilly. During the day, if I'm home from work, I'm up here in my office where I like it a little warm. So it kind of works out well. So we don't have to worry about downstairs, but upstairs, running all of these miners, I am more than fine. It heats the rooms that I need to heat, keeps the rooms where I need them to be cooled, and I'm doing good. So what does it all cost? Well, like I showed you, it cost me about $110 a month to run all of these things. It would cost me about $100 or ballpark in that range to heat the upstairs. So I feel like it's a wash. I mean, if it cost me $110 to run these, and my typical gas would run me about $100, I really can't complain. So now that we've heated the house and we're only losing $10, we're losing $10, and that's not really the goal, to spend more money. But now let's pretend that these miners now don't cost any money for electricity, because we would have spent the $100 anyway, because we're heating the upstairs regardless, because I'm here and at night we would do it. But let's lower these down now and put these down at 1 cent. It would actually be lower, but it won't go any lower. So we'll call it here. So now the CK box is making me $9.52 a month. Okay. Well, that kind of offset that extra $10 that I was in my electric bill. So as of now, it's a wash. If I look over at the SC box and we drop that one down, that one's making $12.76. Remember, I've got 2 of those, so that's around $25 and a half for that one. So we're positive 25 now. If we go and look at the profitability for my KS0 Pro, and it's running, and we take into account the profitability for the RTX 3060 rig, and I put all of that together, ballpark about $120 a month. So I am paying out $110 in electricity costs, but it would have cost me $100 to run the heat anyway. So I'm really only spending $10 more than I would have. Now, if we take that $10 out of here, so now my electricity should be a wash. I'm actually making $110 a month in profit. Now, let's look at the markets really quick, just so we get an idea of where we're at. Bitcoin definitely took a hit the other day. Bitcoin was up to 102. I think it popped up to $103,000. So that was so exciting to see it break $100,000. It has dropped down a little bit. So crypto in general, as you can see, the markets are down right now, but we are going into a bull run. Not financial advice, but if I was going to be wanting to earn some crypto that perhaps down the road I would be looking to sell, I wouldn't mind getting a little free crypto right now, because everything that we're looking at, and of course, like I said, this is pure speculation for this part of it, but what if SC coin goes up 3x, So this $12.76 a month really would have been, almost $40 a month profit times 2 of those boxes. That would have been $80 a month profit just on these. So as you can see, depending on where crypto goes, doing what I'm doing right now is actually not a bad idea. If it isn't, I'd love to see it in the comments down below, because the math just sort of works out for me, and I think I'm doing the right thing. So anyway, if you've got some old miners that aren't profitable, I would consider putting them in different rooms and maybe lowering your heat down and seeing if it makes sense for you. Because for me, it makes complete sense. So anyway, I appreciate y'all checking in. I really do. Like I said, it's been a little while since I put a video out. I'm going to be doing that video on the projects that I've been working on. And like I said, really excited to talk about that stuff. So stay tuned for that one as well. If you want to subscribe to the channel, buttons, I think, over there. And if you watch any of my other videos, I'm going to have one up over there. You see, it's been a while. I put a video out. I don't remember. No, it's over there. And the video is going to be up over there. So thanks for checking in, y'all. I'll see you next time.